Hey there guys, Aaron Seed coming at you again today with another lesson. So what are we going to do today? So I want to talk with some funk guitar, okay? So now, obviously, depending on what era, what genre you want to do, I'm just going to kind of go a little more on the old school side, a little more 70s, but kind of show you where you can kind of take that today. All right. Well, with that being said, let's get to work. So obviously with funk, we're looking at the rhythmic side. Okay, so it's hard to not think of anything with a funk as without having a rhythmic. Okay, now with that being said, on the guitar side, this is going to be more of an intermediate to advanced playing. I don't really have a lot of beginner options. I mean, you can play your open chords, but I find that closed string chords, short chords, full-blown bar chords, even some of the jazz chords I'm going to talk about are going to be a little more favorable to this. So with that being said, let's get into this. Okay, so obviously a lot of my minor chords are in that. So if I'm just doing my basic E type and A type, okay? Now, if you're doing that, you can see that I'm doing some of those hammer-ons, which is kind of borderline, almost very similar to like a double stop in there, okay? Now, another thing I add, and this is going to be a little more for you jazz guys, is I like to add the octaves in there. Now, when I'm doing the octaves, I do that sliding technique. Okay, so you can see that sort of thing too. Okay, now another thing that is good is that you have a lot of, for example, your ninths. Okay, because with the ninths, you can hook that 13th on the first string. Okay, and so forth. Okay, and also even your jazz chords for some of the major sevens on both sides, both your E type and your A type, are another good thing to add to those. With the octaves, scales are going to vary based on what kind of lead you're doing, because generally with funk bands you have a lot more instruments in there, so that's going to factor in as well. Well, anyways, so thanks as always, man. I always love it when you stop by and hang out with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time, guys. Take care.